Hey everybody, so recently I have uploaded my personal top 10 board games of all time, and usually I do an entire top 100 list, but this year I thought I'd keep it simple and just do the top 10. But I thought this video would be useful because I'm going to talk about the rest of the games in the top 100 in terms of how significant they've been in terms of moving up, moving down, new entries, that kind of thing. So I'm only going to talk about the standout games because a lot of the time, year after year, the games only slightly nudge up or down. So these are the notable climbers, fallers and new arrivals. But before I get started on these games, I want to give a shout out to the show sponsor, Kienda.co.uk, who are my go-to online retailer. And if you use the link in the show notes or the QR code, then you can get 5% off your first order. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. The editing isn't going to be too full on, so I'll do my best so that you can follow along. But let's get started. So just outside the top 10 was Glenmore 2 Chronicles. And I'm not sure if this is the first time, or at least it's been the first time in a long time that it's not been in the top 10. So quite interesting how that one's fallen. Other than Civolution, which I mentioned on my top 10, the highest other new arrival was Rebirth at number 12. So again, a super high new entry there. Any other big climbers and fallers for a while? Not really. We've got games like Chinatown, Hansa Teutonica, Castles of Burgundy. The next big climber, up from number 50 to number 18, was Acropolis. This game, it goes from strength to strength to me. I play it all the time, and I think the new expansion to it, the Athena expansion, has made it even better. So loving what that expansion offers. And again, this game is really flying considering how light it is. Another biggish climber from number 44 up to 20 is the big box Marrakesh, kind of a heavy Stefan Feld game. You probably noticed that my top 20 have been heavily populated by Stefan Feld games. And Marrakesh is on the rise as well with its highest placement. Barrage fallen a little bit. I'm down from number 5 last year to number 21. I think I've not played it too much recently. Other than that, we've got games like Troyes, Newton, War Chest, Concordia, Rumble Nation. These are all kind of sticking to the same place. Same goes for Veil of Eternity, Jiraku, Capital Lux, Chin, Bora Bora. After that, the highest new arrival is Citizens of the Spark. Definitely one of my favourite games I've played this year. Quite confident it's going to be in the top 3. I think it's an absolutely brilliant little card drafting game with this kind of Puerto Rico style mechanism where if you trigger your powers, everyone else can follow it. So loving that one at the moment. So a very high debut entry at number 33. A reasonably big faller for Maracaibo. I suppose it went down 10 places to number 37. Saltford appeared on the list for the first time at number 38. Kind of the new take on Santa Maria. Really enjoying that one at the moment. It kind of hits that sweet spot for what I want in a Euro because it only takes around 75 minutes to play. Really straightforward to teach and play, but it still offers a lot of depth. Again, more steady games here with Carson City, Caesar's Empire, Vikings, For Sale. Been on the list for a very long time. After that, the newest arrival is Zenith. Again, shoo-in to be in my top 5 of the year. Brilliant little 2-player tug of war style game. Great new entry there at number 45. Lost Code, or the Lost Code has been a big climber this year, and probably my favourite pure deduction game, rising from number 89 up to number 46. So huge numbers it's climbed out on the rankings. Followed by another new entry at number 47 with Duel for Cardia. So for me, so far 2025 has been a great year in terms of compact card games. So you can see some really good first appearances here for the Zenith, Cardia, and of course Citizens of the Spark. A big fall for Ultimate Railroads, falling from number 11 down to number 48. I think a big part of that is because although I really love the game, the people I play it with don't tend to like it as much as I do, and that has a knock-on effect. After that, debut at number 49 with Hadara. I thought I played this one before last year's rankings, but obviously I didn't. I really like this game. It has this kind of evergreen little tableau builder style game. Lots of steady eddies there with Pulsar, Forest Shuffle, Mandala, patterns. Foundations of Metropolis climbed healthily from number 70 up to number 54. Seven Wonders Duel, Rapido, some good steady games there as well, all kind of in the same bracket as they have been. The same goes for games like Biblios, Goa. Castle Combo had a big climb, going from number 93 all the way up to number 61. So I think this is going to be another evergreen filler card game. If they keep releasing small little expansions that are easy to incorporate into the base game, then I think it's going to be do really well. And surprisingly, I'm not quite sure why this is, Parade, which is a great and underrated little card game. And that's gone from number 91 up to number 62. And considering this game has been in my collection for forever, it's quite interesting how it's just pushed on and taken that next kind of climb on my rankings. Misos, strong debut at number 63 too. Again, more steady games with Wits and Wagers, Hanamakoji, Trismegistus. A big climb for Caper Europe. I've been playing about a lot this year, and it's a great two-player tug of war game, going from number 97 up to number 67. Captain Flip, strong debut. Ingenious 3D, another strong debut at 68 and 69 respectively. In High Society, it's been on the list for so many years. Flip Tunes, another strong debut at number 71. It seems to be doing quite well at the moment. Really nice to get to the table. Just everyone seems to enjoy this one each time. More steady Euros until we get to Tales of the Arthurian Knights. This is the reprinting of the Arabian Nights game. Really enjoyed this one. I need to play it some more actually, but it has certainly has its own niche in my collection with a strong debut at number 75. Barony, strong debut at number 77 as well. A steady climb for Floriferous. So Floriferous has actually, again, been in my collection for many years, but year after year it does nudge up and up and up, which goes to show its strength because, of course, we play more games each year, which naturally makes things fall down. But the fact this has gone from number 98 to number 78, and it's a new best for Floriferous too. So that's good to see. We have games like World Exchangers, Las Vegas Royale, Longshot, all holding their place really. Kind of a passive rise for Underwater Cities. It's such a quality little engine building game. From back onto the list from number 107 up to number 83. Nar as well has actually, again, been in my collection for a couple of years now, but last year, in its debut year, it came in at number 124, so it's pushed onto my top 100 for the first time at number 85. We got Get On Board has come back into the top 100 as well, going from number 110 up to number 89, and to another debut with Toy Battle at number 90. Far Away come back onto the top 100 from number 116 up to number 91. The same goes with QE, went from 120 up to number 92, because I did play that one recently and obviously enjoyed it. Other than that, we had a bit of a fall for games like Gold West, a bit of a fall for games like Mexica. Even Brass fell a little bit, just hanging on to my top 100, going from number 78 down to 96. Now, I really like Brass, but I don't really play it too often anymore. No Thanks, the classic little bidding or anti-bidding game, goes from number 104 up to number 97, back onto the list. And interestingly, Sub-Astral and Stella, two card games I've recommended, they've always kind of just held on onto my top 100. They are now at number 98 and number 100, which was slightly down from number 95 and 96 last year. And the last kind of debutante game onto my top 100 is Tag Team, a game I've reviewed recently on the channel. So that's it really. There's, again, a few new entries this year, being Civolution, Rebirth, Saltford, Citizens of the Spark, Jewel for Cardia, Hedara, Zenith, Barony, Flip Tunes, Ingenious 3D, Captain Flip, Misos, and Toy Battle, oh, and also Tag Team. So those are all the new games this year. So that's kind of why I didn't want to do the whole top 100 again, because I thought, you know, it's going to be quite similar to last year's with a few jiggles up and down. So I thought a video like this, although I completely appreciate it's more difficult to digest, but you know, at least it gives you an idea of the trends that are going on in my collection. That a lot of these more unique games are going up. Card games seem to be climbing for me quite a bit, and those Euros may be holding their place or slightly falling, but the great Euros, of course, anchoring themselves at the top of my top 100. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Again, if you have, and I can appreciate it might be a little bit rushed than the normal top 100, but if you have enjoyed it, please be sure to hit like and subscribe to my channel and check out my other content too. But for everybody else, I'll see you next time on Chairman of the Board. Bye bye.